Over the past year, I personally have experienced quite a bit. There have been challenges, yes, but most of my experiences have been very positive, and they give me life, so to speak. They give me a reason to continue doing this. Specifically, from our various projects, we've been able to see how our partners and also the communities we are trying to impact with these projects have got a very positive interaction with our project. A very good example I can think of off the top of my head is around mid-year last year in June, we went for a scoping exercise with the PhD candidates. They're working at the coast. And we met a group of women who, what was interesting about them was they are working towards conservation of mangroves. And from our discussions, we actually realized that not only do they understand the importance of mangroves to their ecosystems, to their livelihoods, majority of them had actually quit jobs that they were earning income to focus specifically on conservation. And we asked them why they were doing this. One of them told us that her father, her grandfather, her husband had all been fishermen, and they had seen the fish stock reducing over the years and understood that this was linked to mangrove degradation. So for them, conservation of mangroves resulted in improved fish stocks. And this was without us necessarily educating them about this. It's just from their experiences. And the fact that they were able to quit a money-earning enterprise to focus solely on conservation, which was not earning them as much money as it was before, it was really heartwarming and encouraging. How our projects are structured and why it's important to add the human aspect to the conservation of biodiversity is simply because we depend on biodiversity. We depend on the resources they give us for our everyday functioning. And therefore, conservation of biodiversity is directly linked to our livelihoods. And I think this is better captured by IUCN when they talk about the definition, when they define nature-based solutions, where it's a departure from conservation for conservation's sake, where we would just, for example, protect elephants because they're elephants, but also ask ourselves, when we protect these elephants, what do they mean for human well-being? And I think this is also premised on the fact that a lot of livelihoods, especially in the global south, are directly impacted by biodiversity. So we cannot afford to talk about biodiversity conservation without including how it has an impact on human well-being. And I think this becomes a central thesis for how we are trying to approach our work as a research team.